Oh shit! I don't have my. Ah shit! I don't have my. I don't have my. Hold on. Hey, there we go. Good morning. Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. I didn't have my light on. I didn't realize I didn't have my light on. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Singing a song, singing a song. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I don't have a good intro. I wish I had a good intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Oh. Welcome, 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 welcome. Did I already say that part? Yeah, I did. What's this picture of these people off in the swamps, dude? On the screen right here. Down over here. Where is it? Where's my... Yep, too late. Nobody ever goes to the swamps. That's a lie. That's a lie, sir. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, let's see what we got. Another beautiful day in Los Santos. We're at 58. Ooh, group activities. I mean, break into a house. Devious licks. Maybe we reroll. I'm gonna start my day over at the Ron. Let's go. That sounds like fun. Don't threaten me with a good time. Later. I should probably see if I have any messages on my phone and or Discord messages. Because I feel like no one's touched the group anything. We still have 3 rerolls. Like, it's entirely possible Gage hasn't been in the city yet to see the dailies for today. Because usually he rerolls a couple things before I even get online. But You might have left me that distinguished honor, dude. I mean, someone did the no fold, that's for sure. That's the poker games or whatever. I don't have any food. That's okay. We'll get that on the way. We'll get that on the way. Ooh, I got a text message. My contract from Russia. Yeah. Okay. So that's the standard stuff. Dynasty A for the warehouse, Dynasty A for my apartment. Okay. One last check. Hold on. I have no messages from anybody. Okay. Yep, looks like we're the first line of defense today. We'll for sure do the explosive load. The devious licks or whatever, that's just convenience stores. All you gotta do is grab Reggie's. Just get a crowbar, go to convenience stores and start the Reggie. I don't think you even have to finish it. You can steal like $100 and move on with your life, you know? Like that one's actually really easy to do, truth be told. Also, house robbery, like rob a building or whatever. What did it say? What was the exact language? Either way, that one was easy too, because we have so many voltmeters. I mean, if we can find a house, it's easy. But if people want to re-roll that, we can absolutely do that. I haven't talked to anybody yet. We'll have to take the temperature, see what everybody's feeling on those ones. Also, adding Gus put us at 4 dailies instead of 3. So that's interesting. But if they're in the city regularly, that's not going to be a problem. But if they're a once a week type asshole, that's going to be that's going to present a problem at some point. We'll be like, yo, why the fuck do we have 4 dailies when we never see the guy? Hopefully we see the guy. I'm just saying worst case. As far as running the Ron, though, I mean, come on. Don't threaten me with a good time. That's literally all I want to do. I mean, not as much Ron anymore. I'm more of a RS trucking guy now, but trucking is trucking into the day, you know? At some point today, I want to commit a little bit of time to growing growing 8 plants of the hot shit, the critical kush for the boys, you know? Because now that we have a really, really good, I mean, not really, really good, but a solid strain, you know, given our level of, you know, weed growing or whatever, I want to start, you know, not mass producing it, but like, you know, getting a fair amount of it in the warehouse, you know, on the off chance we got a handshake, and or on the off chance we need to make some money, you know. I remember why I go Phantom over Hauler on Ron Trucking now. Actually, we're only a couple stops in. I'm remembering because of how slow this drives. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. This is slow as turds and super annoying. Oh, that's right. This is terrible. I remember. Nice try, El Camino. You're not catching me slipping, dude. What the fuck? I don't want it cleaned. Oh, god damn it. Since when is this a car wash? That's new, right? Is that not new? That's new. It's got to be new. I've never had my car washed there before, and I've dropped off Ron trucks here, you know, 100 times probably. That's crazy. Someone was over there dealing to the hippies. See the motorcycle flying away over there? Yep. Yep. That's what that is. Perfect. I need to fix my chair. There we go. Better. I'm gonna need to get a new chair soon. This chair is getting pretty beat up. I'm not gonna lie. I've I've put my 1,000 hours into this chair. You know, like it's still in relatively good shape. It doesn't have the arms anymore. Those broke off almost immediately when I got it. Um, but other than that, the rest of the chair is pretty well intact. It's just I need to get a new one. I'm definitely not going crazy expensive gaming chair again. It's just no. It's like it was too expensive for his. You know, it's not any better than a normal chair, really. in my opinion. I wish I could get like a proper Barca lounger, but problem is those don't sit tall enough to be at my station here. I'd love to get like a king throne, like super comfy, pillowed up, like oh type of a vibe. But it's like it wouldn't work at a desk, you know. I mean, this bonus I got to get a dresser, so I don't get to get the desks. Oh, I don't get to get the new chair anytime soon. The new chair would be like next bonus, which would be like in September, October. But it's definitely on my list of quality of life improvements. New, better, more comfortable chair would be sweet. This hauler is almost too squirrely. 14 deliveries left. Well, 24 deliveries left because after I do this 20 stopper, I have to do a 10 stopper as well to complete the full 30 deliveries of Ron, which I need for the group daily. Didn't know it was going to be a truck heavy day. Had no idea. I almost wish I could do my stream or my my stream titles, recording title, whatever you want to call it. After I find out the group dailies, but hey, whatever. Ugh, this is where this truck fails. Look at this. Wow, barely 60 miles an hour. I mean, it'll get up to like 70 something, but it just takes way too long. The good news is we're going to Toledo right now, which is great. Get that out of the way early on the delivery truck route rather. That guy's drunk. Is somebody robbing that place, or is someone? Is that a local? That might be a local. I feel like a local would have parked better, though. I feel like someone's robbing that place. That was a cop? Yep, that was a cop. He was cutting through lanes. Very illegal. Well, I mean, this is better than farming for an hour and 20 minutes, right? Looking for a mutated tomato. This has got to be better than that, right? As far as content wise. Somebody just got a point of rep, I think. I think I just heard a point of rep go in. I'm going to take a peek at it when I park over here. Nope, they didn't. We're still at 58. Yo, what's up, Kyle Quick? How's it going, buddy? I figured I'd see you today. Mike Malone. What the fuck? Luca with the, tech, or getting kicked from the game for yelling at a fan, and the Mike Malone of it all. I was like, oh, I'm gonna see Kyle Quick today. There's no chance I don't see Kyle Quick. Which one would you like my take on first, bro? Both make sense, but Malone is insane. Yeah, Malone is insane. And this close to the playoffs has almost never happened. Yeah, Luka cries all game, well deserved. That's how I feel about it as well. Like, even if he was yelling at a fan and not at another player or whatever, like, yo, at some point, stop doing that, you know? Malone, on the other hand, it's like, yeah, I get that the Denver's going the wrong way, but that's not Malone's fault. That's personnel fault. Like, you haven't put any new players in that roster since they won the championship. Like, that roster's only gotten worse since they won the championship. Like, Malone's still Malone. That system's still that system. Josic's still Josic. Murray's still Murray. Like, yeah, Murray takes large portions of the season off, but he's always done that. As far as, like, not being as productive as you'd expect from him. Like, he's literally always done that, though, his whole career. So, all that really changed was your bench got way worse. Your fucking players that you had that were good got older and less effective. Malone didn't change at all. Maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe Malone needs to change with the shitty personnel. I don't know. But, like, I don't have anything against Mike Malone. That's why I don't like Luka or Tatum. Always busy crying instead of getting back on defense, throwing their hands like a bunch of bitches. 100%. I agree with that 1,000%, dude. There's a couple other players you can put in there, too. LeBron you can put in there. You can put a lot of other players in there as well. Send Malone to the Bucks. That's interesting. Or Phoenix. I don't want Phoenix to get good. I don't think Malone would help Phoenix get good, though. Phoenix is as depleted as the Nuggets were. That'd be a lateral move for him. Malone to the Bucks is interesting. I think Malone gets another coaching job pretty quickly, though, low key. Like, he's that dude. Some people, players make coaches, and some coaches make players. Like, I think there's an argument for Malone not making Josic, but, like, putting Josic in the perfect. I think Josic's numbers go down without Malone. Oh, KD's for sure going to leave. Why would he stay? He's got a history of leaving. Why would he stay? Unless he's on some play it out shit. Unless Bradley Beal's been in his ear and has convinced him to be on some play it out shit, which I don't think they have. 40-13, fourth quarter versus. Yeah, the Wolves fell apart. I saw a thumbnail for it. I didn't have a chance to see any of it, but that's hilarious. I have no love other than Anthony Edwards. I have no love for the Wolves. Most of those players, I don't care for. So I root against the Wolves pretty routinely. I think it's funny when things go bad for them. So yeah. That's hilarious. And I got no problem with the Bucks because Giannis is still there. As soon as Giannis leaves, I got nobody that I really give a shit about on the Bucks. I'm not a huge Dame guy. Dame's fine. I can get behind Dame if he's playing against a team I dislike enough, right? Like I got no real problem with Dame, but everybody else on that team, I don't really give a fuck about the Bucks. I like Giannis because he got drafted by that team. He stayed with that team. He's got his money with that team. But like at the end of the day, he shows the fuck up. He plays when he can play, and he doesn't take games off. He doesn't load manage. He doesn't, Giannis is that motherfucker, bro. I got nothing wrong with Giannis, dude. I got no problem with that dude. And by proxy, I got no problem with the Bucks. You know what I mean? Like I don't actively root against them. So yeah, like the Bucks beating the Wolves is great for me. I think that's funny as hell. Because while I do think Anthony Edwards is next, because he is that dude, I don't think he's that dude in Minnesota unless they completely overhaul that roster. I think he'll have to go somewhere else to be that dude, but I do think he is that dude. Pistons versus Knicks is interesting because the Knicks seem to be hitting their stride a little bit. They got Brunson back. They're gonna start playing some effective basketball here this last handful of games. So they're gonna go into a playoff series with momentum, which I don't love. Meanwhile, my Pistons are losing to like Sacramento. Managed to let Levine have a fucking career night or whatever. Like Levine had a like, oh look at me, I'm still great night. It's like, dude, like 4 times a year you play good? Shut the fuck up, Levine. Bullshit. My Pistons are like losing games they have no business losing against teams that are actively trying to tank. Meanwhile, the Knicks are playing tough games. Did they beat the Celtics? Or the Celtics get them the other night? I didn't finish watching the highlight. Like I think it was last night's game. Didn't the Knicks play the Celtics last night? How'd that go? I didn't see how that ended. I watched the first half of the highlights of it, and I realized I didn't really give a shit. I was like, I don't really care. I don't really give a shit about these teams, dude. I'm gonna see enough of these teams when the playoffs come. Celtics won in overtime. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like the Knicks are pushing good teams to overtime. Like it feels like they're getting into stride a little bit. I mean, loss notwithstanding. Like we both lost, I guess, but like we're losing to teams that are trying to tank, and they're losing to the world champions in overtime. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like the momentum. I'm a big believer in momentum going into the playoffs, and it doesn't feel like my Pistons have it. So that worries me a little bit. Obviously, go Pistons. I'm not saying Knicks are going to sweep us or anything, but like, I think we'll make it a competitive series. But man, they shot 28% from 3. Well, I like to hear that. That's good news. Oh, I had a personal daily for Ron Run. I just realized that. Nice. Yeah, playoffs are coming, man. I'm excited. It's a good time to be a basketball fan right now. I feel like there's a lot of good matchups. Love OKC beating the fuck out of. That's why I'm wearing this particular beanie, my OKC beanie, my orange and blue, because OKC handled the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers are hanging around for the whole game for sure, but I mean, if you watch the long highlights of that, I felt like OKC was batting them around like a fucking wounded mouse. You know what I mean? You got to force Cat to foul, yeah. Yeah, it should be an interesting series. Cade guarding Brunson, I don't like. I mean, Cade's a good defender, but I think you put the Thompson twin we have on Brunson, right? And then on the other side, conversely, they're going to put Miles Bridges or Hart on Cade, and that'll be interesting because I think that'll force the ball out of his hands more often than not. And in doing so, I think a lot of people will have chances to go off. Yeah, Knicks versus Pistons could be a very, very, very fun series to watch. I don't think we're just going to lay down. I really don't. Despite the fact that we don't really have a whole lot of like veteran leadership per se. I mean, we have Tobias Harris, but that's about it, really. We're a young team, but still. My friend is a Lakers fan. He thinks Lakers are contenders because they blew them out. As it comes out, you're not shooting 60% for 3 for an entire game. Yeah, true. Again, let alone 4 times. 100%. Yeah, listen. The last couple games, I mean, even last night, they were shooting a good clip from 3. They're getting hot from the 3-point line, but that's not sustainable. There's only a handful of teams that can sustain that kind of a 3-point barrage, and I just don't think long term the Lakers are one of those teams. At least let's hope not. I mean, the Lakers can win a first round matchup. Who are they going to get first round? Like a Denver or something? They could win a first round matchup, right? Dude, SGA is a free throw merchant, though. He literally is a free throw merchant. Like, I don't disagree with your friend on that. I mean, I'm a Thunder fan, so it's like it's hard for me to say that, but like objectively, he does chase the whistle. He chased the whistle just like Luka does, just like Cade does, just like James Harden does. It's a legitimate strategy for point guards now. He's one of those. He's for sure one of those. But you know, when it's working, I'm all about that life, dude. Because obviously, go Thunder. You know, that's my West Coast team. That's funny. Free throw merchant. I like that. It's like it's not wrong. He's not wrong, dude. That's the kind of herky jerky bullshit. They're trying to get whistles. That's why Luka gets so upset because he's getting to that place where he's getting a reputation and the refs are like, we're not blowing a whistle on that, Luka. Nice try. You know what I mean? Right. Right. Okay, see, that's fair. That's where you can go like, all right, fucking relax. You got one of those too. Like, you can just say, yo, you got one of those too, bitch. You got a couple of them. I mean, Reeves is learning from the best right now. He's got LeBron for the attack the rim, cry like a bitch and get a foul. And he's got Luka for the, drop step, pause, hesitate, forward, back, hesitate, step back, throw your arms in the air and scream. Oh, you got another foul. Look at you. Like, both kinds of foul searching he's got in his locker room. So Reeves is learning from literally the two best probably to ever play. 100%. So, like, for him to call out SGA is crazy. That's where you should be like, yo, motherfucker, relax. The Thunder have one. The Lakers have 3 motherfuckers that do that. What are we talking about? Stop it. Is Minnesota playing bad enough to get LA or something in the first round? Are they in the playoffs? Even they are in the playoffs, right? Minnesota. I don't really know what the bracket looks like right now, playoff bracket. But like, is there a chance Minnesota gets LA in the first round? Because I would actually really like that. I think that could be a very fun matchup. Get that McDaniels kid to guard Luka. Get fucking Ant on LeBron. Woo! Conley doing a little something with Reeves, doing that dance with Reeves, and then like the fact that they got Naz Reid and fucking Gobert. That might be the only matchup where I would cheer for the Timberwolves. That could be very interesting. I don't know if that's possible though. I'd have to look at the playoff brackets, but that could be really fun to watch though. Basketball's where it needs to be. The East is boring. Nothing to talk about there, I feel like. The East is really boring. It's pretty much just the Celtics. I could root for Indiana, though. I don't think they're going to do anything, but I could root for them. Obviously, my Pistons. Go Pistons, but I'm not delusional enough to think they're going to win it all, though. Like, I'm, I love my guys, but, like, I don't think they're championship bound or anything. Like, I'm not crazy. I do think we're going to be a hell of an out. I think we're going to be tough out in the playoffs, but, like, I don't think we're winning anything. Not yet. I think we're going to get one here in the next, 6 to 8 years, though. If we keep our core together and we continue to improve and get better, gain confidence, gain experience, we're going to be in the hunt in the East in the next 5 years or so. I really believe that. Barring some gigantic, catastrophic loss of personnel or, career-ending injury type situation, fucking knock on wood. I love basketball so much. It's such a good game. Like the way the world talks about footy, with their, Euro leagues and world leagues and all the fucking la di da. That's me in professional basketball. I fucking love professional basketball. God, I love it. It's just the best game. Imagine the Nuggets go on to beat everybody in the playoffs, though. Josic plays out of his head, and they just crush the whole Western Conference and come out play the Celtics in the finals with no Malone as their coach. I can't believe I have a hard time believing that's what's going to happen because I think too much of Malone as a coach. I think he's a pretty good coach. I don't get the sense that he's one of those, like, lucky to have great players type coaches, He's not a Scott Brooks, is what I'm saying. Remember when Scott Brooks had young Durant and young Harden and young Westbrook, and everybody's like, this Scott Brooks guy's one heck of a coach. Like, no, he isn't, bitch. He's got 3 Hall of Famers. We just didn't know it yet. It's like, bro, who are you kidding? I don't think that's the case with Malone, is what I'm saying. I think he was a pretty good coach, I'm pretty sure. You got a hell of a lot out of Josic, I know that. Full disclosure, boys and girls, I did not sleep great last night. I slept so well the day before that, like, I had a tough time getting to sleep last night, so I apologize in advance for all the yawning I'm going to do on this recording. It's not boredom yawning, that's just actual exhaustion and tired yawning, okay? Not a lot I could do about that. Just could not turn my brain off last night. Like I said, got such good sleep the day before that I don't know. Someday I'll get good at sleeping. Hopefully. It hasn't happened so far in my life, though. Oof, almost hit that Hurst. Yeah, Lakers fans are actually the worst. Every sport has that one fan base where they're like, ew, dude, these fucking dickheads. The Lakers are for sure that franchise. Celtics fans are annoying, but at least they're consistently annoying. Like they're consistently Celtics fans. The problem with the Laker fan base is like there are the diehards, there are the like legit Laker fans. They're annoying, but what's really annoying is the people that just decided to be a Lakers fan because they either we didn't have a team where I grew up, or like the Lakers were winning a lot when I was a kid, or it's just fun to have a team to root for. You know, those guys. There's a surplus of those kind of guys on the Lakers. In the same way that there's a surplus of those kind of guys with the Cowboys in football and the Yankees in baseball. There's certain franchises that just gather a whole bunch of like half fans. You know what I mean? Which the half fans kind of ruin it for the full fans. Because for every fucking diehard, like I bleed gold and purple Lakers fan, there's about 100,000 goddamn pretend fake half fans that are like, I bought a shirt once. I love the Lakers. Go Lakers. You know, they were originally from Minnesota. Like, okay, dude, relax. You're not actually a real. They all know like one stupid random fact about the Lakers. It's like, dude, fucking shut up. Will Chamberlain, right, guys? And you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna kick you through a wall. There are very few, conversely, there are very few fake Pistons fans. Why would you be a fake Pistons fan? You know what I mean? Like some teams have like such a galvanized fan base. I would argue that my Pistons are one of those fan bases where it's like if you're a Pistons fan, you're in, you know? You're in because you're in, dude. There's no half stepping in my fucking fan base. We're in all the way, Detroit versus everybody type fan base. Where the Lakers have a lot of like, oh, I didn't really even follow basketball this year, but I'm a Lakers fan type assholes. It's a different thing. It's like the scene in 300 where he's like, I'm a shrubber. He's like, what's your profession? You know, to the guy's soldiers, and the guy's like, yo, what's your profession? He's like, I'm a shrubber. And he's like, all fucking 300 of my goddamn guys are fucking soldiers. You know what I mean? Like, we may not have the fan base the Lakers have, but 95% of their fan base is forfeit anyways, so we have more real fans, is the way I would argue it. We have a finite amount of wagon jumpers, which is important. Lakers and Celtics would be so bad, bro. Imagine the Lakers can make it to the finals from the West. Lakers and Celtics doesn't like. Oh, it's the two big franchises again this year. Like, it's such a bad matchup for the Lakers. They're gonna get fucking shelled. They'd get absolutely shelled by the Celtics. It'd be embarrassing. That would be so ridiculous, dude. That'd probably be the only situation where I would root for the Celtics because I really enjoy rooting against that team. Also, my very favorite team is in the East, so I have to root against that team on that level, just on that level alone. But I mean, that'd be the crybaby off of all crybaby offs, dude. You know, when you think about it. Tatum's a pretty huge whiner, to Kyle's earlier point, and the Lakers have three whiners, so it's like, I mean, dude, that'd be a ref bowl of all. It'd be the ref bowl of all ref bowls, dude. It'd be wild. No, we need to see Oklahoma City versus the Celtics in the finals. That's what we need. Basketball heads, that's what we need to see. We need to find out. We need a 7-game series to really find out who's who. You know, that's important this year. We need to solve that, dude. We need to figure that out. We need to put an end to that. Although OKC versus Detroit would be great too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's a wild card long shot of all long shots, but that would be pretty dope. I mean, goddamn, 63 miles an hour, guys. Ugh. This is why the right here. This right here is why the hauler or the Phantom's better than the hauler when you get to the top end of Braun. This is the perfect example. Like now that I'm up over the hill, it's gonna start speeding up, but like, ugh, yeah. It's also why RS is so much better than Raw and trucking on this server, because with RS it's a light little trailer and you can get up to 110 miles an hour. You can just cook, dude. You can just go, go, go. With Ron, you're never really breaking 70 or, you know, you're never breaking into the 80s ever, really. Mid 70s is like the best you can do. We're not done, by the way. I still got to do another 10 stop. So sorry. I know yesterday we did like an hour and 20 minutes of tree picking for the group daily. Today we're doing probably an hour and 20 minutes of trucking for the group daily. So, you know, the things I do for this group, I tell you what. I tell you what. We're just going to switch and rip and flip and rip a tenor real quick. Morning. $8,000 is not bad considering there's no core hours. Look at that. I got $8,000 for that. There wasn't even core hours, dude. This won't be core hours either. But who gives a shit? We're knocking these down, dude. Somebody re-rolls it right now, I'm going to be pissed. I'm just going to say that right now. Yeah. When I get to my first stop, I'll have some water and a sandwich. Shut up. I feel thirsty. Yeah. Shut up. I hate that they put the guardrail down on my truck. Every time they do that, pisses me off. Oh, by the way, did almost forgot. Did I tell you guys I'm gonna get the other farming what do you call it, vehicle? I got the lawnmower. I'm gonna get the big wheeled fucking farming tractor thing. I'm not sure how I'm gonna RP it out and use it, but I'm gonna drive that around Mirror Park on this Saturday probably. It's not expensive. It's like pretty reasonably priced, if I remember. But this guy, basically, what's in front of me, I'm gonna get one of these too. They sell them at the Larry's up here, the specialty vehicle shop thing here in Harmony. They have those. I want to buy one and drive it down to Mirror. For Saturday, you know? I'm not 100% sure how I'll use it, but I'm gonna buy one. Due to attempted murder. We got an attempted murderer in the city? Oh my stars. Oh no. Oh, I hate that biker that flexes over there. I hate that guy. I always want to hit him with a truck. I showed restraint this time and I didn't hit him with a truck, but usually I run that guy over with a truck. 7 deliveries left. Was the next one in grapeseed? Where's this next one? I think it's in grapeseed. I'm going to cut through by way of the bridge. I believe it's in grapeseed. I'm not even going to check the map. I'm just going to do it. Maybe it's not. I might check. I might actually check the map. No. I think it's in grapeseed. Safe bet. It's a safe bet. I'm going to take the bridge. Whoa. Shit, I knew that was going to happen. Alrighty, we're going all the way over to Palito. Looks like it's Palito o'clock. If from Palito they send me all the way down to the city, that's going to be a bummer. But I think they're probably going to. We have 6 stops left. There's only like 2 gas stations in Palito. At most, I can do 2 in Palito. So there's 4 left. In a perfect world, they send me back down the Harmony Strip and do some gas stations along the way. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to send me down to the goddamn airport or something. Because they're jerks. Nope. Camera. There we go. Yeah, this truck's not a whole lot better. You'll notice that, like, I'm still not really crushing it speed-wise, but at least I'm up in the 70s. Hauler can't get up to 70 on these streets, dude. Woo, I'm almost to 80. Look out. I hit 80 for a second there. What? 81? Come on. 82? Holy shit. Everybody watch your oh shit, 90. Look out. I rocked that car. Poor car. It looks like we're only going to do one stop here in Polito. I mean, Jesus, Mother of Mary. Yeah, they're going to make me drive all the way around the map just to kill time, just to make it take longer. It's only a 10 stopper, but they're going to make it take as long as a 20 watch. Just by making me go all over the damn map, dude. What's worse is my salary's taking a hit. My unemployment's taking a hit right now. I just lost $12. The Swampside gas station is probably the next stop, right? Safe to say? Maybe not. I think it'd be more to the left if it was. Yeah, it's not. Huh. Yeah, why not give me that gas station right there, though? You know, as part of my route. Like, what are we doing? I gotta drive by gas stations while I'm... That's ridiculous. If they maybe come back up and get that one later, that's gonna piss me off. These routers at fucking Ron need their heads checked. This is bullshit. Two locals running in the street right there. Interesting. Damn, look where it's going, all the way over to the side of the... God damn, dude. This is going to take a while. This is gonna take as long as the fruit picking did for the mutated tomato yesterday. Ugh. Almost lost my trailer right there. That was. I gotta be careful. That's a police SUV up in front of me there. So I don't want to catch up to it too quickly. That would be, asking for a ticket. So we're not going to do that. I think it went up that way though. The amount of running around the map I'm doing right now is crazy, dude. It's killing my vibes. I don't normally do 30, I don't normally do multiple truck runs in a row. So that's part of what's killing my vibes. But also, I've been on a break from Ron recently because, like, Ron's gotten kind of boring. And this is not helping with that. This is just reminding me why I'm on a break from Ron right now. Haven't done Ron in a while. Because it's like, it's just, ugh. It's a slog, dude. Oh, give me a couple by the hospital and let me get out of here. That'd be great. I knew it. It was going to be right across the street. Love it. God damn it. Perfect. Love it. Move your dumb ass. Stupid fucking... Perfect. And the one on the gas station that's up on the highway on the way to Ron would be great. Give me that one as the last... Oh, the last one's over in the fucking warehouse district? Oh, god damn it. Well, that's pretty good, though. That's not... I mean, that's not... At least they're not sending me to, like, you know, the beach or something. We can take it. Oh. Do I know that car? Why do I know that car? Oh, that's not the car I'm thinking of. I saw a Camaro with a very similar like paint job. I saw a Camaro just like my Camaro, but like with that exact same weird neon like highlighter yellow. Sick. What? It's a very cool color. It's like a Mountain Dew green meets highlighter yellow. It's a fucking great color. This is a little more out of the way than I actually thought it was. Slightly annoying. Whatever. After this, we're done. And then we got to decide if we're going to re-roll, if we're going to do any of that. I'd rather just, you know, do personal dailies, maybe grow some weed. That's what I want to do today, but like we'll have to see. I don't want to waste any re-rolls. I might just leave those for Gage, assuming he jumps in after the restart. Yeah, because now we still have devious licks, rob two convenience stores, and break into a house. I mean, honestly, robbing two convenience stores is not that hard. You get a crowbar, you go up there, you just break a register, you take any amount of money, and then you just get out of there, and you've robbed a convenience store. That's terribly easy to do. Easy for me to say. I don't do crime. Like I've still got a clean character, so like I do. You know, I grow a little weed, sell a little weed, chop a few cars, but that's about it. I don't really do any like higher level crime than that. Like by design, that's by choice. I've maintained a clean character because most of my boys do dirty stuff, and like it's kind of helpful having me to, you know, hold stuff for them if they need it, and so on and so forth. Right? I'm the clean guy. That being said, if I have to fucking get a crowbar out, I might have to get a crowbar. I don't want to do it by myself, but like if I have to get a crowbar out and take some registers, this is, you know, that needs to get done. Or they can re-roll it. We have 3 re-rolls still. Door kicker, on the other hand, equally as easy because we have enough voltmeters to right now in our warehouse we have enough voltmeters to break into 17 houses. Like that should be a non-issue. That should be a no problem situation. That being said, how hard is it to find a house to break into? I don't know how hard that is, to be fair. So maybe that's the variable. It's not about the equipment. We have the equipment. So I don't know, like I hesitate to re-roll either of those because they're just not that difficult and they're very doable. Moreover, they're fun. They're like fun criminal stuff for the criminal boys to do, you know? I just don't know if any of them are going to be in the city today. There's really no way to know that. So part of me would hate to leave it unrolled at the hopes that they come in and see it and do it, when if they don't come in and see it and do it, then like I've just wasted 3 rerolls that could potentially put me on to something that I could take care of myself. Do you know what I mean? I'm stuck in the middle here. Do I assume they're not coming to the city today and re-roll them and try and catch something that I can accomplish? Or do I leave them assuming that someone for sure is going to come to the city and then they're going to take care of it? And or re-roll it and take care of it? I think the second one. It gives the overall group more options. I think I do the second one, whereby like if they still have the rerolls, even if they come into the city and they don't want to do those illegal things, they can still reroll, right? If I don't reroll them, I think I leave them alone. Probably the better way to play that. I think. Yeah, I think. I don't know. That being said, Gage and Blaze don't have access to my warehouse where I keep 17 fucking voltmeters to break into the house. You know what I mean? So maybe they don't have what they need to break into a house. But in which case, they can re-roll it. They have 3 re-rolls. What am I doing? I'm talking myself in circles. It's fine. There's 3 re-rolls. If they don't want to crowbar and do Reggie's, they can re-roll. If they don't want to break into a house, and or if they don't have the equipment to break into a house, they can re-roll. If Pork and fucking Gus come on later, those boys have access to the warehouse. So if they want to do some fucking, convenience stores / break into some houses, all the equipment's there. They have access. Easy peasy. I think it's fine. It's fine. We'll leave it. I don't like leaving it though. I like knocking that down, getting that done. But I mean, it's criminal stuff. I don't do criminal stuff, you know. Me and somebody else got the 2 that were civilian shit. You know, there's 2 that are criminal stuff. There's 2 that were civilian stuff. The 2 civilian ones, they're knocked out. So my hands are clean, dude, right? Like, I'm good. I can carry on with my day. Tell you this, I'm very tired. I will not be getting back in after the restart. Yesterday, we stayed live and sniped the queue, got back in after the restart, and continued to play. I don't think I'll do that today. I'm very tired. I could definitely sleep. Plus, the sun's coming out a little bit. I have a real chance of catching some like sun through my blinds in my bedroom. Orange hue on the room itself, kind of like middle of the day nap type sleep today, and that might be the very best kind of sleep. There's a real chance I could fall asleep, start reading a book or something. Sun, piercing through the blinds into the room. Oh, like an egg in an incubator, bro. That's my favorite. I sleep the best in that situation. It's just like it's my kryptonite. Just thinking about it makes me tired. Another $6,000, dude. We made some pretty good money off of those runs. Say what you will. I mean, we only did them for the group daily, but we'll take that money too. Shit. All right, what do we have for dailies? Ooh, it just turned over. We got some inside track, pawnbroker, trash diver. Love that. Go Postal Slackers trash. I don't do Go Postal. That shit's so boring. Stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. I hate it. It is only one Go Postal run, though, to be fair. It's actually the lightest version of it you can get. Even so, not doing it. Pawnbroker, that's easy. Buy 3 things, sell 3 things. Truthfully, I'll probably get some pawnable stuff out of the trash when we grab the 10 trash cans. We'll do that first. We'll do trash cans. We'll do pawnbroker during the trash and or after if we have to. And then let's go play some ponies, dude. Easy peasy. This car's so slidey, it's kind of wild. It doesn't full 360 spin out when you hit the gas heavy, but like it gets so close to spinning out that it's kind of nuts. Let's hit the wrench real quick just to make sure. I might have tapped something up, touched something up, bumped something. We like to keep the car in good tip-top shape. Oh, I didn't really bump anything. Clean. Cool. Oh, well, touched something now. I touched something now, dude. Mm-hmm. Ooh. A little double item action from the scavenger. Ooh, painkiller. Oh, thank you. I was trying to slide across the hood like a gangster. That'd have been sick. That's just. I was trying to do cool slides, dude. That's what happens when I try and do cool things. You know, I end up getting hurt. Okay. That's why I don't do cool stuff. Looks like a ducking. That was weird. You know what's funny is I already got one pawnable item. Let me go do that, actually. There we go. That one's done. Pawnbroker, quick 500 bucks. Thank you so much. Easy peasy. couple more cans. We only need a handful more cans, probably. I wasn't close enough. I was pressing E like, what the fuck? Why is it not working? I wasn't close enough. Fishing bait. Ew. Dude, I got a bunch of crap in here that I don't want. Here, lighter. Kick rocks. Get in the garbage. Fishing bait. Ew. Kick rocks. Get in the garbage. What was the other thing? I had one other thing, I think. Didn't I? No? No. Okay. I would grab the other cans, but it doesn't really count as anything because they're too close to the original can. It's all like, there's rules. Proximity cans like aren't the same. It's a whole thing. I don't want to get into it. It's a whole thing. What? There's a can over here by the, what do you call it? Clothing store? That guy's got a bicycle in the clothing store. That's funny. There's a can over here by the recycling spot. Yep. If I need a couple more cans, they're back in that alley. I can do a couple more back there if I need to. I think I'm pretty close. We are at 7 of 10. Okay, so I need 3 more. I'm picking up a fair amount of trash right now. There's one more over there I can grab. Excuse me. Sorry. Ooh. There we go. Quick $500 for that. Jump the fence, you jerk. Goes yee right into the fence. No, Mario from Super Mario Brothers. Jump over the fence, dude. Not into the fence. All right, a little recycle action, and then I think I have like a rose and some stupid shit on me that I got to put away. Resealable bag, we'll throw that out. Rose, throw that out. Okay. Nope, no, not that. God damn it, I hit the wrong button. I wasn't trying to look in the... I know there's nothing in there. I already looked in the... All right. Now we should have just bandage, water, cell phone. Yeah, the standard shit. Okay, cool. So, we grab a new outfit. Hopefully these guys don't harass me in here. Alrighty. I love this car. I love this car, dude. Like, it's actually like such a good car. I get why you have to spend $200,000 for this car. I mean, it's not. Listen, there's $2.5 million cars on the server that people have bought. Like, I'm not trying to flex by saying that, but like I was so like, yeah, $200 for a car or $200,000 for a car. I was like, yeah, I mean, I can get a pretty good car for like 50 or 60 grand. I don't know why that would spend so much. You know what I mean? Like, I was doing that. I was doing a fair amount of like, should I pull the trigger on this? It's so much money. Like, I was doing that whole bullshit. But like on the real, there's a reason it's a $200,000 car. It's so much better than the other cars I have. Like, it performs so much better. It's just chef's kiss. So good. I know there are about 100 better cars in this server. I get that. But like as far as muscle cars go, you don't get a whole lot better than that one. That's my personal 2 cents right there. You're welcome. You're welcome. Gaddis, what's up, homie? I've been good, man. More of the same, you know, chilling, grinding, minding my business. Ugh. About to have a vacation here at the end of the week from like my real job, my, you know, IRL work and stuff. So I'm gonna have 2 weeks off. So I'm gonna be grinding a bunch. I'm gonna be playing a bunch, and we're gonna play some Cowboy Pretend as well. I know we've been playing a lot of like, you know, GTA Pretend, but I'm also gonna do some Red Dead Pretend here in the next couple weeks when I go on vacation, and so on. Am I depositing or withdrawing? I'm withdrawing. I want to do about $8 grand. We're going to spin the wheel today because we didn't yesterday. Or did we yesterday? Did we spin the wheel yesterday? We did. Okay. We have another 55 minutes before we can spin it again. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Chilling. Knocking some dailies down here in the casino. Los Santos Savior, is that what that is? Yeah, Los Santos Savior. I love how I can see, well, it says it on the screen, I guess, when they're in first place, but like, by the color, I can tell what horse it is sometimes. I spend too much time in here with the ponies. That's, you know what? I spend too much time in here. But like low key, sometimes just by color, I'm like, oh, that's ooh, Dexy Runner, lane 1. I know Cracker and Please is right there, and that's a good. I mean, Dead Fam actually wins a lot these days, but I don't like lane 6. But Cracker and Please is right there, but I'm gonna go Dexy Runner because it's been a while, and let's just start out strong with a $700 bet. Come on, here we go. It's going to be a gorgeous day today. You can see the sunshine coming into the apartment from my window over here. It's like, ooh, come on. It's going to be a nice day, dude. I'm going to have a nice nap, like probably over covers, maybe even under covers. I don't even know. I'll have like a proper nap on my bed, dude, later today with the sun when it gets over to that side of the apartment and comes in that window. Ooh, come on. Yep, look at that. Dexy Runner out in front at the midway point. Perfect. He'll have a second burst. That'll take him to the finish line. Don't fall too far back. He's falling too far back. Fuck! He always does this to me! Get out in front. Stay out in front. Perfect. Thank you. We win. Don't you go catching him now. Stop it. Everybody stop it. Number 6. Knock it off. Damn it. Damn you, number 6. Why don't you listen to me? Ow. 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 Almost threw my shoulder out right there. Hennigan Steed for a little less money. I need to win 2 times. I'm in last place. Great. What was number 3? Is that Yellow Sunshine? Cracker and please. See, I should have known. God damn it, I should have known, dude. By the way, I bought like this little mini donut tray thing from the grocery store today because I was treating myself. Yeah. Mini chocolate Boston cream little donut thingies, dude. Ooh. I've been staring at them for an hour and 30-something minutes. I finally gave in. I was like, ooh, let me get one of them shits. All right, Yellow Sunshine. Do we want to do yellow? No, Total Belter? Total Belter, right? Thunder Skunk is a 9-1. I think I go Total Belter at lane 5. Right? I mean, there's like 3 4-1s. That's the problem. Dream Shatter lane. I'm gonna go lane. I'm gonna go, dude. I gotta stick with my. I gotta stick with what's the word? My strategy. My system. I got a system. Okay. It doesn't always work. Most of the time, it actually doesn't work. But like, it makes me feel better to think I have it figured out. I got a system, guys. All right. Total Belter is moving nice. 10 pennies a problem. That's for sure. Belter, stay with the crew. Stay with the pack. Don't fall too far back. And wait for your second burst, which you need to have already. You're way too late on it. Way too late. Number 1's going to stay out in front. God damn it. What was number 1? Was it one that I should have bet on? Dream Shatterer. Well, that's accurate. It did just shatter my dream, dude. God bless it. Questionable powers. Measles, maybe? I mean, I should just bet on front runners, right? That's the smart thing to do, but that's not fun. I don't. The 2-1 is probably gonna friendly fire, probably gonna win, but like, who gives a shit, dude? In fact, I'm not even chasing money at this point. Like, why we? Like, I just need a win, dude. Lane 4. Well, that's trouble. Lane 4 is doing a whole lot of nothing. Until right now. Let's go, dude. Get out in front and win. Oh, you're not going to win. Everybody's going to catch up. Damn it. What was lane 3? Could I have bet on it? Should I have bet on it? Craft Punk. Damn it. Nighttime Mare. For 200. That's an easy one. That's an easy one, dude. Nighttime Mare is a beast. Yes, I do see Banana Hammock in lane 1. I get it. Sheepish Samba is a great horse, but 10-1 in lane 6 is not viable. I really like Sheepish Samba, though. I've won a lot with Sheepish Samba. But that's bad odds, and the lane is bullshit. Plus, I think we've already seen lane 6 win since we've been in here, so the chance of it winning again this soon, unless it's have one of those hot days where lane 6 is just, you know, winning every 3 races or whatever. Which is possible, but I don't know. questionable powers just let us down, so we're not going to bet on it again, especially in lane 2, which I hate. I hate lane 2. Which leaves us with Nighttime Mare, who isn't moving at all off the rip. Oh, nope, now he's starting to move. Okay, perfect. Just don't be in a rush. Don't get out too early. He might be getting out too early. Damn it! Just stay with the pack, though. Don't lose any ground here. Save your final burst for when you really, really need it at the end. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect? Perfect. Number 5, relax. Knock it off. Everybody knock it off. God damn it, you dickheads. Go for it. Go. Thank you. I can always count on Nighttime Mare. Let's go. All right, I need one more. Goliath KC. I hate lane 2, but I love Goliath KC. And it's 4-1, which isn't even that bad odds. Let's go. Ooh, Banana Hammock's in my favorite lane, though. Banana Hammock's such a good horse in my favorite lane at the same odds. Damn it. But Goliath KC over Banana Hammock, I think if you... I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one I like more. I mean, Banana Hammock's way funnier for sure. But, like, I feel like Goliath KC has one more. I don't even know. I don't even know. And I don't like lane 2. I know that much. But... yeah, he's a dog. Lane 2's a dog, dude. Unless he goes bananas right here. You got to go crazy right here. Nope. Nope. Lane 1's not going to win it, right? It's going to be lane 5. Banana Hammock. What did I tell you? Fuck! I picked the wrong one. Ah, you son of a fucking... should have known. Damn it. Oh, this one's easy. This one's very easy. I have confidence as well. I'm confident that I've picked the right one this time. That's why I put it at 1,000. Wow. Yeah. Out of all these horses, Miss Triggered is like one of the only ones that's actually good. Hippie Crack can win a race, to be fair, and he's a 4-1. But lane 6 is shit. Number 1, relax. Thank you. Come on. All right. That felt good. That was an easy one, though. That race didn't have any horses that were regular winners in it, besides Miss Triggered, really. That was an easy one to pick, to be fair. All right, how much time do I have before I can spin this? Like, too much time, right? 42 minutes, yeah. It's going to be basically right at the restart. We're not worried about that. How much do I have? I have 12,000. Okay. Damn. Well, we made a little money at the casino today. I turned 5,000. Was it 7,000 into 12,000? That's pretty good. Almost up to 400,000 for the for the day. I probably came up 16 at the what do you call it? 16 for the Rons, right? Ish. 15, 16 for the Rons. And then we just made like 5 at the casino. 7 to 12 is, yeah, 5. We made like 5 grand at the casino. So we're up like maybe 20s a day. That's not bad. Add to that the dailies we accomplished, which gave us 2 or 3 more grand probably, all accumulative. Yeah, productive day. I gotta wash my Camaro for sure. I wonder if any of the mechanics have actual full-blown tuners. I would love to get my bike tuned today. I mean, that's going to be an expense. I might as well just knock that expense out right now, you know? Quick little repair on that. Get the wash going. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it here, guys. It's been a fun one. It's been a short one, but I'm tired. I'm worn out. I'm worn down a little bit. I'll be honest. I need to get some sleep. The sun's beaming through the window. It's like it's primo middle of the day nap time, dude. Like I need to catch a few hours of Z's today, I think. Plus, we only have like 40 minutes till the restart. I can't really get anything meaningful right now. Maybe I could sell some ketamine bags to some locals, but what are we doing? You know? End of the day. I'm tired. I want to watch a little YouTube content, eat some Pringles, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do a real one tomorrow because I'll get some proper sleep today, and we'll do a real one tomorrow. All right? Fair? Fair? Everybody happy? Okay, good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Check